Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome to Cards and Crohn's. This is Rob, your guide, going through it. Today we're in association with internationalgrading.com. This is who you're going to be looking for, who have very kindly donated this fantastic mat moving forward for us. Absolutely stunning. And Crohn's with me, Rob. Crohn's patient now for 35 years. So the wife told me to get a hobby. She said, get into a hobby. And I sat back and thought about it. Obviously, sports are a bit difficult. Shopping is trading cards. I remember my football stickers from when I was a kid. That's British football stickers. And I figured, right, okay, let's combine Crohn's and cards. That's what we're going to be calling it from now on, Crohn's and cards. So anybody with Crohn's, if you know somebody, tell them to come and have a watch of me. If we pull anything out of here, I'm going to be donating it to the National Association for Crohn's and Colitis in the UK. Give a little back where I can. And I'm just hoping that maybe when you're having an episode or you're going through it, maybe you want to watch this and see what comes up. Today, we are going to a new one that has just come out with our man on the front. And if anybody who knows baseball or likes baseball, this is apparently the box to have. So we're going to rip this box with this lovely thing over here. And whilst I'm having a non-episode, no bouts of pain at the moment because everything seems to be under control, let's get opening. Let's get open without further ado. So, this is excited. I've been wanting to do this now for a couple of weeks. I haven't been too well. So, I've been just thinking about doing this and doing this and doing this. So, we'll get rid of this over here. Put our hands through it first. And like I say, if we hit any decent cards, we're going to send them over to some friends of ours, get them graded. Once they're back, we'll get them up for auction for Crohn's and colitis. There it is. This is the box. Doesn't really show you too much. We're a bit constrained. Let's see what we get inside. Inside of the box, obviously we have a piece of rubbish. A brown one and a black one. One called Toffee, who's scratching at my arm, and the other one is called Lottie, who are young puppy poodles. Keeping in mind it, but oh no, they have to follow me everywhere, which I don't mind. They're very good company and support dogs, so I'm very happy when I'm having an episode. And me, 28 operations in, my Crohn's progressed to short bowel syndrome. Short bowel syndrome, who anybody knows, is not a good place to be at all. So I'm making the most of everything I can. So let's not play around and dwell on that now. Let's dwell on what we've got at hand. Crohn's and cards. Here we go. Right. So we have 1, 2, 3. We'll keep this one over here. So we have 7 packets. 7 packets. Let's do one. Let's just Rob. Crohn's and cards with Rob. It's got a nice ring to it. I like it. So let's do it. Right, here we go. The first one up on our magical mystery tour. We're going to count. So let's see what we got. We have Tanny Bieber. That is. We have what they refer to as a Playside Yankees. It's a Playside Yankees right there. And that is Jericho. Then we have a Connor Wong. We're looking for an Atani or an autograph or a refractor. Something like that. The more money we get. Sean Mania for the Mets. That's a refractor. That's a nice looking card. That is open. We'll just put it there so we'll know where we are. Sean Kwan. This is our very first one. Sean Kwan is numbered, or have we got anything special going on about that one? Some up at the end. And the last one up we have is Gwen Torres for Detroit. Okay, so that's not a bad one. We've got a Sean Mania. Looks like Sean Mania is on a wave, a refractor, I believe that is referred to in the trade time. But we're about to crack open another one. This is fun. I love watching these. I don't know about you, but I love watching these. When I'm having an episode, I don't want to take my mind off things. Like I said, I've been doing this, opening cards and trading cards since I was 6 years old. I'm now 52. So, you know, everyone's got their thing in life. She said, get a hobby. We'll put that one there. And who else we got here? What we got? We're looking for big cards, autos, anything we can get our hands on, anyone we know. Obviously in England there's a lot of players we don't know. But there's another one there. Let's go through them. There's one here. That is a outs. Alright, we'll put them up top. Right, bros, for the Pirates, rookie card. There we go, we'll put him there. So now we're left with 3. See, now we're left with 3. With our man on the front. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to keep the packs. I want to keep the packs in the box because these empty. Just an empty wrapper. An empty wrapper of a Pokemon First Edition Wizards of the Coast. Empties. So we'll try and be as nice as we can when ripping them. They rip really easy, these, which is nice. I just love ripping. I just love ripping cards. What can I say? 50. Yes, this is Aaron Judge. Well, we know Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, the Yankees. Base cards. There it is. Look, Aaron Judge. That's a nice pull. It's a very nice pull. And then we've got Drone. And I get on with it. I get on with it the best I can. It's hard. It's very, very difficult. And the drugs and medication that are out there right now are so strong and so powerful. And I'm trying to bring up a young family. And, you know, I'm trying the best I possibly can. And I'm very, I was very half empty, glass half empty at one point. And then I just looked at it and I looked around me and I looked at all the love I was getting and all the support and everybody that was around me. And I just thought, you know what? This is my curse. You know, this is what I know how to deal with, and you pick anybody else's. In my opinion, I'd pick up my own. Why would I pick up my own? I know what I'm dealing with. You never know what anybody else has. And Crohn's is invisible. Colitis is invisible. Short bowel syndrome is invisible. You know, any kind of disorder is invisible. And people need to start waking up to the idea that, you know, the disability you can't see is the disability that is the worst. You know, the amount of abuse I've had from people where they've not seen under my shirt because I don't have x-ray eyes and what you're doing for them, or they don't love you any less. It's everybody has a way of dealing with these bouts, and these bouts for me, they can come at 48 hours at a time, 50 hours at a time, but they can come as like 20 minutes at a time. But each is equally as bad. It is equally as bad. But we dust ourselves off and we move on. And if you don't keep on moving, the brain goes, it's all over. So this is our hobby. This is it. Name of the game. Cards and Crohn. It's got a kind of nice little ring to it. I'll get it up. I'll get it posted. And you can have a look at it. And we'll do some more cards. And we'll keep the party going. And if anybody to come on, and in time, hopefully it'll evolve and I can start opening with people and we'll start interviewing people. We'll start doing bits and bobs. But we are going to be, okay, the hobby. So we are now in the hobby. So like I say, anything you want, anything that comes up, drop me a line. I'm more than happy to ship it and get it all arranged for you. We'll go from there. Right, that was fun. I really, really enjoyed it. I really did. Thank you ever so much for your time today. I'm Rob. It's been very, very nice to speak to you. And if I can help you with anything or anyone, I'm here, okay? I'm in London. We have phones. We have video. You're not alone. You're really not. So I'll speak to you soon. And thank you very, very much for your time this morning. I don't know what the time is now. The time now is, I did that in record time. Love to everybody. Look after yourselves. Take your medication as you're supposed to, okay? And if it doesn't work for you, cut it. Your infliximab, your anything that was ever actually on was something called not adalimumab, it was called adalimumab. It was something along those lines. It helped me. It was okay, but we're staying positive, people.